there's something which I never realized. I never realized the result I am is coming from. So I never checked this. The only thing what I can say in this thing is there was music when I was 20, which I was pretty much interested. There was music I was interested. I was 30. There was music I was very interested when I was 35, 40. There's music I'm interested today more than some other, and it always goes into a different direction.
Direction, the fashion, or?
I had my bebop period.
Okay.
I still play bebop with my students, but I'm not performing one bebop song.
Really?
No, never. Because we compose so many nice songs. Why not play something which is fresh? And also, this kind of thing, I think certain things are connected to the time when they happen. So if today people, my opinion, you asked about my opinion, this is my opinion, this is not a rule, this is just my opinion. If today I hear people playing bebop like crazy, I say, okay, super, congratulations. And now, because you compare them with music which was 50 years ago. There are a lot of possibilities to make something different. I didn't even say something new, also of course new, but which comes out of this kind of tradition. So this is possible. I'm not somebody, I'm sitting here and I have nothing in the back. So there is a lot of information in the back. Some bebop information, some... I didn't go exactly the way how music history was. I went like, okay, from here, from bebop, I went more or less to Chet Baker stuff, Freddie Hubbard stuff, Tom Harrell, pretty early, and Tom Harrell brought me back to Bill Evans. So I went a little bit back, and after Bill Evans, I was also connected to just listening to music, to Cho-jazz stuff. When you have Cho-jazz, you are listening to Jan Garbarek. When you listen to Jan Garbarek, it opens a completely another. Yeah, there's completely another thing happening. Completely another thing happening, really. But I'm also a big fan of Brecker Brothers stuff. So they started in the 80s doing the record called Heavy Metal Bebop, which is a kind of jazz rock thing, really. Heavy guitars, really heavy rock guitars, horn section stuff. They started to put more jazz into this, and then they developed Brecker Brothers in another way. So Brecker Brothers are for me connected to Pastorius, because Randy Brecker was playing with Pastorius. This is connected to Bob Mintzer. Bob Mintzer, sax player. So Bob Mintzer is connected to Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets is about composing, blah blah blah. And then I found a guy, Vince Mendoza. He arranged a project, Yellow Jackets, with the string orchestra in Netherlands, Metropole Orchestra. So I can tell you, this was just my way. So I got some information from somebody, listening to something.
But you just listen or transcribe?
Okay, I'm not this transcribing guy, but from time to time I try to analyze things. So if, for example, yesterday was I think it was one of the girls who singing your song. Your song was also nice. She put one melody in the end which was not in 4/4. It was longer on your song. Yeah. So okay, so this little things I would go and okay, what happened there? Now how did she do it? So how's it composed? And there was another thing. There was a song by Raphael. It's going in a I think in a 5/4. But the bass is playing boo be do da. I think it was something like this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it was. The bass was going do de do de do da. Something like this. So that's the way how I work today. So I get some information. I listen to some stuff,
Yeah.
and I take this information. And that,
yourself.
yes, I try to find out. Okay, what is it about? There's a big difference. There's a big difference between a bossa nova played in the 60s and a bossa nova played today. Mostly there's a big harmony difference, but there's also a difference in the rhythm thing. What they're doing. When you start to get into this and you talk to Brazilian guys, or a guy who is playing Brazilian music today, or you meet some of the guys, they can show you the difference, and there's a big difference. You know, nobody would play today. Or if you take this kind of music, you also start to listen to Hermeto Pasquale,
Oh yeah.
to this guy, you know, and there's crazy stuff, totally crazy stuff. So there are so many things, you know, and there's also some music I discovered in the last year. It's not difficult music. It's Paolo Fresu, the Italian trumpet player and flugelhorn player, Paolo Fresu, Richard Galliano, and the piano player Lundgren. And they have a trio, just piano, accordion, and trumpet. And so last year I started to write some songs which go in this direction, because I like this kind of sound. So I wanted to do something so similar, but with my own music, you know.
So you mostly approach new music as in composing. I mean, you take something you like from someone else and take it to your music.
I have one famous sentence I found out this morning. My famous sentence is,
Yeah, I saw it.
no, this is not the famous
Not
sentence, no. I didn't put on Facebook,
Okay.
because this was not my sentence, what I put on Facebook. This comment by somebody. A jazz musician is a real-time composer. So that's what we are. We react to some stuff we hear when we play, and we try to make composing out of this.
But how is it getting together with the licks and the pre
Which
stuff?
licks?
I don't know, like
If you say instead of lick, you say phrase, then I tell you, you need one good phrase to make a song.
yeah.
You need just one good phrase you need to make a song. So